Prosecutors have dismissed charges against a man arrested after a standoff on Sioux City's west side earlier this year. That's after federal prosecutors filed their own charges against him. 36-year-old Patrick Langan was originally charged with terrorism, intimidation with a dangerous weapon, going armed with intent, and control of a firearm by a felon. Those state charges were dismissed on March 20th, with prosecutors calling the dismissal in the interest of justice. It was on March 19th that federal prosecutors in the Northern District of Iowa charged Langan with a single count of possession of a firearm by a felon. That charge also stems from this incident on West 3rd and George Streets in Sioux City back on February 6th. The federal indictment notes that Langan was convicted in Utah of gun and robbery charges back in 2019. He's pleaded not guilty and is due to stand trial June 29th in federal court in Sioux City.